Hey everybody, this is Coach Daisen. Welcome back to another pickups and packages video. I've got quite a few pickups to show you guys from different places. I had a very successful run to the thrift stores this weekend. I went home, and that also means that I got some stuff at Disc Replay. So, though I didn't get a ton of stuff, I feel like the majority of the stuff that I got was pretty good quality. I've also got a package to show you guys at the end of this video. It's a game that I've been really wanting to get, and I've been kicking myself for not have bought it sooner. The price really went up. I was able to get a really good deal on it on eBay, so I'm very happy with it, and you guys will see that at the end. Also, after that, I have a couple things that I'm going to trade, mostly duplicates of stuff that I've shown in this video. Pretty quality titles, so if you're interested in that, please stick around. And also, if you haven't noticed or you didn't notice, I now have the ability to put custom thumbnails on my videos. I don't know when that happened. But now I can do that, and I don't have to have a partnership or anything like that. I don't have to add revenue on my videos. So now I can do custom thumbnails, which I've been really wanting to do. I think that really sets videos apart from other videos and makes them easier to find. So hopefully you guys like the design. I've been working pretty hard on getting as many done as I can. I think I have maybe 40 or 50 done at this point. A lot of like my recent videos and then my top viewed videos I've been doing. And so that's been pretty cool. It's nice to kind of have a uniform appearance for all my stuff, so if you guys like that, please let me know. And another thing on those same lines, I will never enable a pickups video or a packages video. Without getting too much into it, I think that's really unfair to people watching these videos, because I mean, all I'm doing is saying, hey, these are the games that I picked up, and talking about it. I mean, I'm not putting any work into these videos really. I mean, doing a little bit of editing and I'm making an image, but you know, I'm doing that because I really care about the quality of my videos, and I don't really care about making money from them. Now, if I'm going to do a review or something like that, where I put in a substantial amount of time, I think that maybe that's worth it. But for a pickups and packages video, you guys will never see an ad on my videos, and if you do, it's YouTube somehow forcing that on me. I would never elect to do that. So, with all that being said, let's go ahead and get into the pickups. The first things that I got, I went to my local game store, and I haven't been in there for a long time, and I've kind of been hesitant to go in there because he uses this pricing system, which I don't really agree with the prices very often. They just seem so skewed, and usually skewed way above market value. And then his trade-in, the amount of money he gives for trade-in is pretty pitiful. But you know, he is a local game store owner, so I try to help him a little bit. I actually did get burned on one of these games, unfortunately. You know, I don't get burned that often, so it's not a huge deal, but it just kind of sucks. But we'll go ahead and show you what I got. This is the game I got burned on, and that's Okami. This is Black Label. This is in great shape. Now, this is about a $10 game. I actually paid $20 for this, which I thought was a good deal, but I guess with the Wii re-release, this game has gone up in value, so, or gone down in value, pardon me. So, you know, you win some, you lose some. This is in fantastic condition, though, so I'm happy with the condition. And my greatest hits copy I will have up for trade at the end of this video. So there's Okami, and this game I actually did pretty well on. This is about market price, and it came with the hardest part of this to find. I have this game already, but I don't have the Game of the Year edition, and if you haven't guessed that already, that is Morrowind, Elder Scrolls 3. This has the map and the disc in the case. I have an extra one of these strategy guide things, so I can add that in here, and I actually was able to find a manual online for about $4 shipped, and that is on its way. So I have a complete copy of this, which means I also have a complete, save for map, I have a complete copy of the non-Game of the Year edition to trade. And again, I'll talk about that at the end of the video. But yeah, I'm looking to trade that away. I thought about keeping them both, but I decided if I'm going to play Morrowind, I'm going to play the Game of the Year edition. I'm not going to play the non-Game of the Year edition. So there's really no use in keeping it. So, you know, I might as well maybe trade for something cool. So there was that. Let's do the next thing. I went to Disc Replay on my way home, and you know, I stopped in, and I was able to pick out about four games without much trouble, but then I was struggling with the last two. And I actually ended up paying a little bit more for some of these games than I usually would, just because they were games that I've been actually really wanting to get. So, I mean, usually I pay like $2 or $3 for the games here, but I paid a couple like $5 or $6. So I know it's not a lot of money, but that's a lot of money for Disc Replay. So anyway, there are 3 PS2 games and 3 Xbox games. So I'll sort them in order of price. This one I got for free. This is SSX. This was $2 marked. I'm a big fan of SSX. I know it's kind of strange with me being like a big RPG and platforming guy, but I really love these games. Huge fan of SSX Tricky, and I think now, well, I need to get SSX 3 still. I've heard that from Rusty that is an excellent, excellent game. Rusty is Ari Lewis 2011 for those of you who don't know. This is complete in great shape. It's probably not as good as Tricky or SSX3, but I definitely would give it a shot because I really enjoy these games, and $2 is a steal. And that's in great shape. So next PS2 game that I got here is, I've heard of this game. It's a cel-shaded kind of game. It kind of reminds me of Cell Damage a little bit, and that is Fur Fighters Vigors Revenge. I don't know if they're made by the same companies, but the art style is very similar. It just looks like a deathmatch kind of game, and you have like power-ups and different weapons and stuff, so it looks pretty cool. This was $3, and it's in great shape again. There's a little bit of a sticker on the front, but I'm sure I can get that off. So that was pretty cool. I'm going to save the other PS3 game for the end because I'm very excited about it. Now, I got 3 Xbox exclusive games. I had mentioned this before. As far as Xbox games go, I'm really looking for the exclusive titles. If I'm going to get a cross-platform game, I'm going to get it on the PS2 because that is my preferred platform of choice for the previous generation. But there were some pretty interesting things. I've never heard of this game before, though, and I had to buy it because it was in great shape and I had no idea what it was. And that is Raise as Hell. It's a very strange-looking game. I mean, it looks like a vehicular combat, but on, like a kiddie kind of look, but then it has blood and guts all over the place, so I don't know. This looks really interesting. It's probably a terrible game, but anyway, it's in pretty good shape. Manual's not too bad. The case is great except for the stickers, so hopefully I'll be able to get those off. No problem, that was $4. This game here was another game. I've had this game before. I don't know why I sold it. Maybe I traded it away to someone. Oh, you know what? I remember I traded this to Slightly Geeky a long time ago. I don't think he posts videos anymore. But it is Daisen Senriyaku Modern Military Tactics. It's a hex grid-based military tactics game. And I've heard a lot of people talk about this. Well, when I heard people talk about this, they say that it's pretty good. Kind of a very small audience that this would really appeal to, but I thought it was interesting. It was $4, and it's in pretty good shape, so I decided to pick that up, add that back to the Xbox collection, and again, it's an Xbox exclusive, so can't beat that. The last Xbox game, okay, good. I thought it didn't have the manual for a second, and I was going to be kind of upset, because I didn't buy the other game in the series that they had there because it didn't have any manuals. That is Oddworld Stranger's Wrath. This game just looks super cool. I've heard about the Oddworld games. I've heard they're very excellent. This game is in fantastic shape, too. I don't know if you can tell, but this case is really shining. The manual is really crisp. It's kind of small, but it's not too bad. It's complete in great shape. And that was $7, so that was a little bit more than I usually would spend on an Xbox game. But with the condition and the quality of the game, I was definitely very interested in getting this. So, Oddworld Stranger's Wrath. And the last game, I think I'm only missing one of the games in this series now, and that is Parappa the Rapper 2. This is also in fantastic condition. It's actually got the seal on top still intact. I mean, it's obviously broken, but yeah. So this is a cool music rhythm game. The first one on the PS1 is a lot more uncommon. But yeah, here's the game, and the manual's in great shape. Beautiful full color manual, and everything is awesome. So, and that was $6. So very happy with those. All right, let's move to Goodwill now. So on my way back, I went to the disc replay, and then I went past the Goodwill and the Valley Thrift. So I decided I would stop in. And on my way there, I was actually thinking like, oh, I wonder I could find all these games, like, just listing off Pipe Dream games or whatever. And there's a lot of PS1 games. I was actually focused on PS1 for some reason, but whatever. I actually found one of the games that I was really thinking about, which was kind of strange. I was really happy to find it, though. It was a pretty decent deal. It's a very sought-after game, and it's not the most desirable version of the game, but it is in fantastic condition, save for the fact that it's missing a manual. So I picked this up, and it's a duplicate, so I figured I could use this as a trade with someone. If anyone's watching who wants to trade for this, I'll talk about it at the end of the video. But yeah, I was very happy to see this. That's Final Fantasy VII. It's the Platinum Greatest Hits or whatever, and it doesn't have the manual, but it has all 3 discs, and they're all in great shape. And I paid a little bit more than this than I normally would pay at a Goodwill, about $15. But considering this game is more than a $15 game, you know, and that I'm using this to hopefully trade with someone, I figured that was a pretty good deal. And if no one really is interested in trading, I can always sell this on eBay and easily make my money back. So I'll talk about this at the end of the video, guys, so stay tuned for that. I'm going to move this stuff over here. So that was cool. And then I dropped into Valley Thrift right before it closed on my way home. I picked up one game there, one video game there, and that's Wipeout on the PS1, and this is actually the long box edition. There's a little bit of like damage on the front. I think it just needs to be wiped off, honestly. It looks like dirt. There's a little bit of scuffing, but it's not terrible. Everything's in decent shape. This is complete in very nice shape. It has the manual, the disc, and it has the foam too. So this was really nice. And this was, I believe this was $3. Yeah, $2.99, which is a great price for this. And yeah, it's a really weird disc. But yeah, I was really happy to find this. This is one of the long box games that I've been really keeping my eye out for. And whenever I see it, they're always like $6, $7, $8, and I'm not often really willing to pay that for a PS1 game. So $3, I thought that was a good deal. And the best thing I found at Valley Thrift was actually this. I'm not a huge plug-and-play guy. I don't know a whole lot about them. But I saw this, and I knew it had to be something special. It turns out it's actually worth a pretty decent amount of money. I don't know if anyone here collects, anyone watching this video really collects plug-and-plays, but if you do, please don't hesitate to get in contact with me. If I don't hear from anybody, I'm probably going to throw this up on eBay. This was strictly for like a trade or for a resale. I'm not interested in these plug-and-plays, but it is a very cool one. I've never seen one like this before. And that's a Miss PacMan plug-and-play. This is actually a wireless one. So this is your controller and this is your receiver. I believe, yeah, the batteries in them are both have charge. So I assume that they work. I haven't tested it, or I assume that it works. I have not tested it yet. But it's in good shape. There's no real scratches. It just has a little bit of dirt on there, which will easily be cleaned up. This is actually a pretty nice quality plug-and-play from what I can tell, so I was very impressed. This was only $2, so I was really happy to pick that up. Again, I'll talk about this at the end of the video, but yeah, very cool to find that. And last is the package, and this came for me over the weekend, and as I mentioned before, I was very happy to see this. Okay, here's my scissors. I was very happy to get this. I'd seen this when it came out, and I saw a lot of people on YouTube picking it up, and I know that I really should have picked it up when it came out, and really supported the developer and the people who ported this over. Hint, hint. But I really got behind on that stuff, and I unfortunately did not buy it at retail. And then the game skyrocketed in price. So I was kind of disappointed, but I was looking on eBay, and I actually got a pretty decent deal on this, although this guy did not package it very well, and it got crushed. That really sucks. Yeah, I'm gonna have to have a word with him about that, because that is not in good shape. Wow, that really sucks. Well, anyway, guys, it's Ys 1 and 2 Chronicles Premium Edition. And as you can see, this is really badly crushed all the way around here, and at the bottom especially you can see. And there's also some like creasing up in the front. Yeah, this is really, really bad. I mean, I got it for a reasonable price, but I'm not at all happy with the condition of this. So I don't know what I'm going to do about that. But it is complete. It has the soundtrack. It's still sealed. And the game here. And it's got the manual and the UMD. And I think that was everything that came in here. Yeah, that really sucks. I'm going to have to really get on this eBay seller. That is really, really bad. I mean, you don't ship something that is in a cardboard box in the mail. And this guy like contacted me after it, and he was like really professional, and he had great feedback. So I would have thought that, when you're shipping something in a cardboard box, you would put it in a box. I mean, I feel like that would just be a no-brainer, but apparently not. So I mean, it's crumpled down here. Like, this is not acceptable. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get in contact with the seller. That is not okay. So with that being said, sorry for that. Let's go ahead and talk about the kind of stuff that I'm looking to trade. It's kind of a short list, but if anyone is interested in anything, please don't hesitate to get in contact with me. I love doing trades with you guys, and I try to be very flexible. So You know, I'm looking for just about anything, so anything that you have for trade, just tell me. So, first thing is this this plug and play. Preferably, I would not trade for another plug and play. I'd trade it for like a console game or something like that, or a couple of games or whatever. But if you're interested, give me a ring. We'll work something out. I got this Final Fantasy VII. Again, it does not have the manual, but it has all 3 discs, and they're all in good shape. Yeah, I mean, even the first disc is in good shape. It just has like a little bit of specks of dust. So this probably wasn't played very much. There's no cracks in the case or anything. Excuse me. Next is a Black Label copy of Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. This has the manual, which is, the front cover is a little bit damaged. I'll pull this out and show you guys. The outer thing does not stay on, and it has a rip here in the front, but it's all there. So, I mean, it's possible that you could like tape this on or something like that, but I don't want to put any tape on here and possibly damage it. But it is all there. It also has one of these things, like the strategy guide mail-in, and it also had a registration card, which is filled out, but never actually, I'm not going to show you guys the address. It was filled out, but it was never sent in, so that's actually pretty cool. So there's that. Let me get this put in here real fast, very gingerly. I don't want to rip this manual. There we go. Then I have a Greatest Hits copy of Okami. This is complete, good shape. There's a little bit of sticker residue on the case, but I could probably get that off. So there's that. And the last I have here is a Greatest Hits copy of... wait a second. Nope. Taking that back. I already sold this. So actually, wait, no. No, I actually had an extra copy of this that I didn't realize. So yes, this game, Sly Cooper and the Thieves' Raccoonus. I have this up for trade. I don't know. I somehow got 3 copies of this. So it has it's complete, and it has the Sony registration card in there. Sorry for that. I'm just very irritated with this East game. I was really looking forward to having this. This is, I mean, this would have been such an awesome addition to my PSP collection. Yeah, that really sucks. I got it for, I paid $45 shipped for it, which is a really good price, especially when you look on Amazon. And yeah, this is not worth $45 anymore. So I will be getting in contact with him. So thank you guys very much for watching. I hope to do some trades with you guys. Please get in contact with me. Also, please leave me your feedback on the video thumbnails or whatever that I've been working on. Let me know how I'm doing with those. Really appreciate that. So with that being said, I think that's all I have. So once again, thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in about a week or so with a new video, hopefully. So see you guys then.